Alright, now we're going to go over the parts of the appendicular skeleton, and we're going to start with the scapula. Alright, the scapula is the shoulder blade. Alright, so if we look here, the first thing we can see is the spine of the scapula. Alright, this is a very important landmark for us. We're going to use this to find other structures. Alright, so here's the spine of the scapula. Above it is the supraspinous fossa. Okay, remember, supra means above, spinous is the spine, so supraspinous literally means above the spine. You can remember that. Okay, then below the spine, we have infraspinous, like inferior or below. Okay, so we have spine of the scapula, supraspinous fossa, infraspinous fossa. Then think submarine up underneath. On the back side is the subscapular fossa. Okay, so back around, spinous or spine, supraspinous fossa, infraspinous fossa, submarine, subscapular fossa. Okay, now let's go back to our spine, and we're going to look at it from a different direction. This flat or blunt area is called the glenoid cavity. This is where the humerus or arm bone will articulate. This is the acromion process. And then this one is the coracoid process. Now, how do we figure this out? Okay, acromion process is the larger one that is attached to that spine. And then the other one, not attached to a spine, is the coracoid. Alright, so acromion process, coracoid process, glenoid cavity. Alright, now let's go back to the underside where we saw the subscapular fossa. And now we have suprascapular notch. Okay, so super still means above, and a notch is just like a little divot. And then scapular tells you the side. So suprascapular notch is going to be on that same side as the subscapular fossa. Okay, the last thing that you have to know about the scapula is it right or is it left? Okay, so let's turn it back over. And the way we do this is the spine has to face outward. When you reach back and touch your spinal, when you reach back and touch your scapula, you're feeling this spine right here. So then we have to look at the glenoid cavity. The glenoid cavity has to face laterally or to the outside of the body because that's where the humerus is going to articulate. So this is a left scapula, and I can bring a humerus in, and here is where my humerus will articulate. So that makes sense that this has to be my left, because if it was my right, well then my humerus would be going down the middle of my vertebrae. That doesn't make sense, right? Okay, so we put it back over, and this is my left scapula.